Hey, good morning, everybody. Kurt Borchardt, Artisanal Brew Works. I'm here to announce some really nice stuff, in my humble opinion. Um, we're a New York State Farm Brewery. What that means is we have to buy at a minimum 20% of our inputs from New York State farmers. Um, and what part of that licensing allows us to self-distribute, which we've been doing for 1 year almost to the day. Um, so as a distributor, when we were just distributing, it was just us in this massive world. This is grain in the background. Pretty cool, huh? And we developed, lots of relationships with bars and restaurants around the area. We greatly increased the number of employees we have and Salesforce, but we still couldn't keep up with our demand. So it really became time to partner with a distributor, and we have partnered with DiCrescente Distribution Company. We're very excited about this. This goes live on Monday. Just an overview so you kind of understand how, whether you're a customer via your commercial account or you're a customer of ours, either at bars and restaurants in the area or coming to our tap room. What we're going to have is a flagship lineup, and these are ones that we're going to can and keg every month. We're going to have series. These are going to be a variety of beers that will come out every month, both in cans and kegs. And then special releases would be ones that are only available to our best customers. And what that would mean is they have us on a permanent line. For flagship's going to be the Daily Double. If you haven't tried it, grab it in cans if you're in the area somewhere, at a beverage center. It's a really, really nice beer. It's been a good seller for us, of course, which is why it's one of our flagships. And the other is the White in the Glasses Wit. We feel a lower ABV Belgian style ties into part of our roots are the Belgian style beers that we have. So we wanted to lead off with a IPA, which everyone needs to do that because IPAs are the biggest sellers by far. And then, really tying into our Belgian roots. We're leading with what we call White in the Glasses Wit, smooth, easy drinker. I'm actually making it right now in the background in the brewery. The series beers, these are the ones that will only be released once a month. And they might be available in the tap room, by the way, all year. For example, the BB Brown is one that's always available at tap room, but right now we released a bunch of cans and kegs to DiCrescente to distribute to the local area. In November, we're going to make the oatmeal stout, as we call it, Total Darkness Oatmeal Stout. And December, this is going to be a fun one. A Belgian quad in cans, only 10.5%. Woo! It's a really nice, easy drinker. And the last few weeks, we've been absolutely bombed. We're almost out. I'm brewing this next Wednesday, so I'm hoping we don't run out. We got to do some shifting around of some stuff here and get some kegs back. Anyhow, 2018. In January, we're going to release our Trifecta IPA again in cans and kegs. Right now, we have very limited amounts available in the tap room only. You might find some in some of the beverage centers in the area, but what we've got left is at the tap room, and I'm going to tell you the prices of those cans because they're going to go down in price, which I think everyone would like. In February, we're going to do a fruit-infused Belgian Wit. It's called Passion in the Glasses, and the idea is, it's going to be Valentine's Day. Oh, how about a little passion fruit in your Belgian Wit? We've done a lot of work with some fruit infusions, and we're not about making a fruit beer. It adds, we do small amounts to add nice flavors, but not be overwhelming. In March, we're going to do a coffee-infused oatmeal stout. In April, we're going to try a blackberry wit if the February experiment works well. Otherwise, we'll do something else. In May, we're going to do our session pale ale, 4%, really easy drinker. That's a pretty popular beer here. We're curious to see how it does in cans. Potentially add that to one of our flagship lines. Don't know. Mango's Belgian on the Beach. It's a Belgian single with a slight fruit infusion, really pleasant beer. In July, a brand new beer for us. We're going to develop a hazy IPA, single IPA, lower ABV. And then in August, we're going to release our Trifecta IPA tying into the track. And then in September, of course, the Harvest beers, Touch of Spice. And we have that on tap. We're releasing it to the public tomorrow. It's Saturday. Right now, our Tiku Society can drink it today. If you want to know what Tiku is, or Tiku Society, check out our website. So for our customers, you'd be wondering, well, what the heck does this mean, Di Crescenti? You may not even know who Di Crescenti is. A commercial account, what that means is we're going to have more presence, we're going to have more consistent sales force and better follow-ups, which would struggle for us as artisan groups by ourselves because we had limited amount of people doing that job. And so my sales force becomes more brand ambassadors, but honestly, I don't want our commercial accounts to see a difference between a Di Crescenti rep and an artisan rep. We're basically going to be integrated in the same. My guys are only going to be representing artisanal, not all the other brands that Di Crescenti has as well. Our keg prices are going to go up, and really more towards what most everybody else is, because now I'm going to be, there's margins. It's a margins game. Di Crescenti obviously wants to get money for distributing our product and doing the sales force. Of course, that makes sense. So, that's how that's going to go. But again, our keg price is going to be about the same as everybody else for similar brands. And can prices have gone down a little bit. Some of you noticed that, but they are going down. If you're a customer at a bar, restaurant, beverage center, supermarket, you're going to see more presence. We're hoping to be on at least either Hannaford or Price Chopper's shelves by next year, certainly at this point next year for sure. So you're going to have cans more available, more locations, lower can prices, again, as discussed earlier. And our best customers, if you go into a bar or restaurant that gives us a permanent handle, we'll also give them special releases. So if you see something, hey, how did you get that? And whatever the beer is, how did you get this passion fruit infused mango IPA, whatever it is, and you love it? Well, it's because they're a special customer. And that's stuff that we would have on tap at the brewery as well. So customers at our tap room, hey, this is going to be nice for everybody. Lower prices on cans, pints, and growlers. Now, what we're doing here is it becomes more of a volume game. So my overhead is the same, but I'm making more volume. So what that allows me to do is it allows me to either just take more money for myself, which I could do, or B, I can spread the love to everybody, and we love everybody. So what we're doing is we're lowering our prices slightly. Can prices will be either $12 or $15 for us at the tap room. There'll be a little bit more out in the at the beverage centers and stuff, but it's not going to be much different. Our pints are going to be, it depends on whether you're getting a low ABV or high ABV. Pints are either $6 or $8, and then our 12-ounce, the stem glassware, they're either going to be $5 or $6, and growlers $13 or $16. All depends on the style of beer that you're getting. So on that note, cheers, stop by the brewery, go visit a bar or restaurant that sells artisanal brewworks, and if they don't, ask them, hey, can you get artisanal brewworks on? We'd appreciate it. Thank you, supporting farmers one glass at a time.